Thank you, Nathan. Our next storyteller is Eric Zimmerman. Eric was born and raised in Southern California, where he participated in the flowering of the LGBTQ culture in the 1970s, including singing for over 20 years with the Gay Men's Chorus of Los Angeles. Now retired, he has lived in Portland since 2002. Please welcome Eric Zimmerman.
My name is Eric Zimmerman. I'm 69 years old. By the luck of the draw, I stayed HIV negative during the peak of the epidemic, and I'm still HIV negative today. It's a beautiful evening in October 1979. I'm 24 years old. I hold the hand of another man in public for the first time as we stroll onto the grass of the Washington, D.C. Mall with the Washington Monument beautifully lit overhead. To our left, 100 gay men raise their voices in strong and beautiful song, a gay chorus. What a joy. Brad and I had traveled from our hometown, Los Angeles, to Washington to participate in the first National March for Gay and Lesbian Rights. And what a gathering it was. 100,000 of our peers from all corners of the nation gathered on that sacred land at the heart of our democracy, petitioning our nation for full citizenship at long last. Back in LA, many of us kept up the momentum, traveling to the state capitol to push for civil rights there too. And I had discovered that there were gay choruses, and one had recently started right in LA. So I walked into the rehearsal hall of the Gay Men's Chorus of Los Angeles, and my world changed and opened up to joy and laughter and hugs and song. Give me some men who are stout-hearted men who will fight for the right they adore. And of course, as residents of the entertainment capital of the world, hooray for Hollywood, that screwy ballyhooey Hollywood. We claimed Walt Whitman as one of our own and put his soaring words to music, along with many others. And then, Brad and I had drifted apart. I was getting together with Lavelle for sex. During a routine checkup, my doctor said, and I wrote in my journal afterward, best to not let a fellow put his up my. Oh, I was just learning to enjoy that. The storm was upon us. Men in the chorus began getting sick, then the dying began. But we kept singing, helping our listeners, our community grieve, while continuing to, insisting on celebrating the beauty of who we were. Death came faster and faster. Now it's a winter evening in 1992. I'm 37 years old. With my brothers in song, I am rehearsing a new piece written especially for us and for this dreadful time by Roger Borland and John Hall. The hardest music we had ever faced. We stumbled and wept through the jagged harmonies and swirling storm of words, slowly mastered them, then put them on stage. Other choruses around the country picked up the baton. Unseen and in silence, just lying in wait, the viral aggressor will manifest hate. Can society change, or is it too late? A new plague that hides in the blood, The fluid of life turns to a flood of pollution, no solution. A beast thing, a vampire beast designed for death. Its deadly perfection lets other infection torture and kill. Throwaways. The beast kills throwaways. Cast-offs. Addicted strays. Nobody cares for dying gays. A son will die. A mother cries. It's wrong. Right to life, what a cynical phrase. Selective invective, expecting some praise. Immoral morality. Sweating in silence, waiting for science to save us. Now named with initials our public officials won't mention. Media needing a story to tell. Make up a monstrous story to sell. Brand new subscriptions. Few facts. Mostly fiction. Constant debating. Concealing the hating. No one relating. Infected kept waiting. Silence equals death. We form a triangle on stage. Give us a death undiminished by petty pains. No time remains for selfish games. Give us a death undiminished by who's to blame. Selective shame's a foolish game. So give us death with dignity. And with a mighty voice, sung fortissimo, a final breath, infinity awaits. We're at the gates. And with our death, please signify that we were here, no need to cry. Just look us in the eye. We sang of our lesbian sisters who nurtured us where others refused. We sang for survivors left in a physical afterlife. And finally, we sang to those we lost. Dream journey's end, I say farewell, my finest friends. We sang and kept singing. More than 150 men in the chorus died from AIDS. As of today, almost 300,000 American gay men have died from HIV. I estimate that over 100,000 of them died needlessly during the 80s and 90s due to prejudice and government inaction. Some will say, never forget and never forgive. I'm now almost 70 years old. I have carried this story for 40 years. It has been a heavy burden. Yes, I am certain I will never forget. But forgiveness? I don't know. This anger and sadness has hardened my heart. I hope that telling my piece of this larger story may help me find my way to a different relationship with it. And here's what helps. Many of our tormentors, evil men like Jesse Helms, Jerry Falwell, and Bishop John O'Connor, are now dead and gone. But I am still here. We are still here. Thank you.